Yeah, awesome. Karyn Bryant for MMA Heat. I'm loving life right now. I'm here with Kenny Johnson, Lem from The Shield. It's a Shield night here. You a big UFC fan? You a big fight fan?
I am, yeah, love it. I've been following it for like the last 10 years, I would say. Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I think I like, violence. I like violence. These guys, look, I love boxing. I've been boxing like 5 years now. These guys are gonna mess with me. And I'm a really good fighter. I can kick this guy's ass
tonight. He's on tonight. Oh, come on, you ready? You ready, champ? Come on, you ready?
Sons of Anarchy versus The Shield.
This guy's a tough guy right here, man. Oh, I didn't say it.
How's the elbow, huh?
It's good.
Fucking messed up? Messed up?
How's
a little messed up, that elbow?
He and I get into it actually out on the set. We box a lot.
I know you're on other shows, but I'm sorry you're always going to be Lem. I'm sorry if that's okay.
No, I'm Lem, man.
But no, so you were saying, so you actually been training boxing yourself?
Yeah, 5 years. So I think it's a very a sport that really you've got to be great at everything. Great at wrestling, great at submissions, great at boxing. And to me, if you can try to be the best at all that, you're getting the best fighter you're becoming the best fighter in the world all the way around. So I really appreciate that in the sport, yeah.
Well, and I feel like I have actor friends that roll and that train, and I feel like it empowers you guys, and there's something about it being a singular sport, a solitary sport. You guys are in your head when you're acting. Yeah. I feel like there's a real unity in those art forms. Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, I do a lot of my own homework and kind of being by myself and things to make you better. And it's the same thing with, you're right, with boxing or whatever it is. Basically, you spend that hours, 3 minutes on, 1 minute off, and you just, 100%, you push yourself, and basically you get the most out of what you're going to do by how much you push yourself. So if you want to be a good actor, you got to push to that level. If you want to be a good fighter, it's the same thing. So, I mean, if that makes sense, I don't know.
No,
fighter? Are you tough?
Well, I box.
I wouldn't like messing with you.
I do. Just don't. You can punch from here down. Just not the face.
No, I'm not going to hit you there.
No,
I'm not even going to look. I can't.
I asked Walton this because the way he went out on The Shield, I'm bringing it back to The Shield, the way he went out was so tragic and so...
I wish they would have shown that. I wish they would have shown what happened. I know everyone, the effect of seeing was incredible, but for some reason, I don't know why. I just wish they would have shown it. I think that it would have been that much more disturbing.
But it was disturbing. Well, and what happened to you was disturbing, your character and the whole storyline with you two. Was that, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but was that a role of lifetime in some ways?
Yeah. I don't think Sean had planned out where any of the characters were going to go, just because that's the way he is as a writer. He will see something in one episode and write a whole storyline off of something he saw in somebody. So the fact that, he wanted it to be like a Shakespearean tragedy, and he went for, let the family take each other out, I think it was pretty great. And it ended up snowballing. Look, we started out as a little thing on FX, right? And it snowballed into, Emmys and Golden Globes and exposure up the yin-yang, that we're like on this little magic carpet ride. So it ended up being like one of the most phenomenal experiences, and these guys became my best friends. Walt I came with tonight. Michael Chiklis is the godfather of my daughter, and we're all really, really tight, man. So
what'd you think the day you read the script of how you were getting taken out?
No, I didn't read it. They came to me early and told me. Yeah, so months early. Yeah, it was kind of, I had to keep it a secret for a long time, so it was it was kind of, what it was. But, I honored you got to honor what they want to do. But it was hard, more because I love the guys that much. I didn't want to, we all came in together, we wanted to go out together, and we couldn't, so that's the only thing that was a little, sucky about it.
Well, I tell you what, it's one of my all-time favorite shows. I think you're just tremendous on it, and I wish you continued success on everything that you're doing now.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Pleasure.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Do you want to do an ID first?
ID? No, not at all.
You're watching MMA Heat?
My name's John Solberg. I'm watching MMA Heat. Kenny Johnson, you're watching MMA Heat. I'm Kenny Johnson. You're watching MMA Heat. I'm Ron Perlman. You're watching MMA Heat. My name's Ron Perlman.
Yo.
You're watching MMA Heat.
MMA Heat. Yo.
Will that do it? Bitches.
Ron, do you want a second? Or are you heading it? You got a second?
You need more than that?
Yeah, no, I know. Really, that was pretty amazing right there. Thank you. Awesome. Karyn Bryant for MMA Heat. I'm here with Ron Perlman of Sons of Anarchy. You big fight fan?
I'm a prize fighting fan, you know, old school stuff. I have never been to an MMA event. What I hear from my boys is that I'm in for a big time night here, and you know, I probably am going to walk out of here with something new in my arsenal of ways to obsess.
Well, you have been pretty much a badass yourself on screen. Hellboy, particularly one that I remember and admire. You look good in the horns. They worked for you.
Thank you very much.
Did you do a lot of your own stunts? Do you still?
No, not really. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not like that at all. I ain't that handy. I ain't that young. I ain't that coordinated. And you know, I don't like getting hurt at all, and every time I'm asked to do anything physical, that's the first thing that pops into my mind, which is not a really good, like, positive thought, you know, when they say, okay, roll camera. So what I've done is I've decided that look at all of the stunt families that I'm keeping in Christmas presents.
What I like about your career, Ron, is that you've done high art and not low art, but now you're doing Sons of Anarchy, which some people.
I've done some low art. I've done some low art. I don't think there's anybody here that can deny that.
Sometimes you just got to pay the
Me
rent.
or themselves.
But I mean, what is it about Sons of Anarchy that made you say yes?
Well, the world that we're exploring is never been really explored before in the way we're doing it, which is kind of very real, very ungratuitous, sort of the family of the world of bikers, rather than the way you've always seen them in movies, which is, you know, very exploitive, one-dimensional, kind of like, you know, bunch of very self-indulgent guys who never grew up. Mm-hmm. This is a very complex look at this world, and so the writing is really, really smart, engaging, and continues to be week after week after week. And now in the fourth season, I've never really read a script that didn't kind of blow me away, which is rare. In, you know, anything else I've ever done in television, there's always like a dog or two. Right. You know, Kurt Sutter is an amazing guy to work for in that regard, and the cast is a bunch of dudes that I love hanging out with when we're not working, as much as I love hanging out with when we are. That's rare. And then the response from the audience is unlike anything I've ever really experienced before. Really, I mean, resonates with people. So I'm a really lucky dude, man, really lucky dude.
Well, I don't want to keep you from your friends. I know you guys are going to go in there and
I don't have any friends.
toss back a couple of tall, cold ones and have a great night, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks. All right. Awesome.
MMA, yo.
Awesome.